Hey guys, welcome back to another MetaZoo video. Doing something a little special on the channel today. This is the first time I'm going to be opening a booster box, so get your popcorn ready, sit back and relax. It's going to be a bit of a longer one, and it's going to be Nightfall. This is not my first Nightfall booster box that I'm ever opening. My first one I opened on my Twitch stream when I was first getting into MetaZoo, right around the release of Seance, shortly after UFO. And yeah, on my channel here so far, I've just opened a lot of alternative product. This is going to be the first time we're opening a full booster box, and I figured what better set to do it with than Nightfall, a fan favorite. And thanks to all your guys' positive feedback and everything in my recent beginner's guide for MetaZoo video, it just really encouraged me to want to crack open a booster box and show some of you out there, maybe if you're brand new to MetaZoo, what MetaZoo is kind of all about and what you can expect from Nightfall. Absolutely love the box on this Nightfall set, by the way. Like, look at the foil. Like, even the box has got some awesome foiling on it. So I have yet to open a Mothman. Out of the first booster box that I opened, I got no full holo Wendigos, Mothman. Like, pretty much all the big hits that you can hope to get from Nightfall, I did not get. I opened my first full holo Wendigo, actually, from a release event box that is captured here in a video on my channel. So we're going to be looking for Mothman. People always record. If you ever open any, we'll keep that right, we'll keep it off screen. Always open your Nightfall packs in a video or stream or something, because if you ever opened a God pack or got the old Scratch or something, which is a secret rare in this set, 100 made, and there are packs in Nightfall that contain tons of foil cards, and there's a 1 in 10 chance that a God pack will contain an old Scratch, which is also why it's really hard for people to hold their Nightfall stuff sealed booster boxes, because, well, there's a chance that it can contain old Scratch, and that's why you should always film it, because you never know, you could have that God box. You could have that old Scratch, which, for reference, old Scratch is a multiple $1,000 card. So yeah, we're just going to hang out, chat a bit, maybe go off topic a little. You know, booster box videos, they're a bit longer. And I don't edit mine. I don't edit my videos, kind of do them all just in one take. So sit back, relax, maybe play a game, maybe open some MetaZoo cards of your own. We'll enjoy some of the card art, enjoy some of the flavor text, like Vampire Mercy Brown. So what do you want to be looking out for here? Maybe this is your first time seeing MetaZoo. These are all based on cryptids, and you'll see some flavor text down here, their abilities, artists, first edition. Right now there's only first edition Nightfall. Ooh, full holo red ghost. To start us off, we'll put our full holos right up there. And there's spell cards, there's beastie cards, there's token cards, and these are all nice hand-drawn cards from the amazing artists that work for MetaZoo. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually move this booster box off my table here, because live editing on the fly, I know. Because every time I take a pack, it shakes my table, which is probably a little jarring for the video, so I'll keep that off to the side there. Do apologize about that. And MetaZoo now it's going. I mean, it's got quite a few sets out at this point. Native is upcoming, and it's getting a really nice, large, and loyal fan base. It's going places this year with the IP. We're going to get cartoon shorts, we're going to get a book, we're going to get an online client for the video game to play it without having to play in person. River of Time, very awesome card, beautiful card. I think this is actually a pretty decent hit out of Nightfall. Something else to keep in mind too, the Nightfall cards, the star is not a foil like they would be in later sets. Now, I do not play MetaZoo. I absolutely will be playing the look at that card. It's like the Punisher logo in the water. Awesome card art. I absolutely will be learning how to play MetaZoo with the release of the online TCG client. And if any of you actually know, this is something I need to find out, if the TCG client is coming to mobile, or if it's just going to be like a PC client at first. Either way, I will be playing it. I will be learning how to play MetaZoo through that client. Maybe we'll upload some videos, do some streams or something. If anything, I'll definitely stream it on my Twitch channel at some point. Full Holo Thunderbird, very nice. Full Holo rate seems to be pretty good. From what I've heard, Nightfall boxes can either be really full holo heavy or very full holo light. So it looks, so far, first 4 packs, we got 3 full holos. Some pretty good luck. I like the way Nightfall packs feel to open. They open easy, but they also got a nice crunch to them. Black-Eyed Children, man. So this is something if you're seeing the Nightfall cards or MetaZoo cards for the first time. There's some really dark stuff out there. That is so creepy. Look into their eyes and make your choice. Will it be trick or treat? The Squonk's a fan favorite from MetaZoo fans. But yeah, the fun thing about these cards, every cryptid in here, you can Google it and find out. It is a cryptid that you can totally Google and read about. Headless Coal Miner, great full holo to pull. We do have the Foil Star. See, I learn something new every day. We do get the Foil Stars on, apparently, rares. So that's a great full holo to pull right there. That is one of the better ones. Oh, man. This is Poncho, right? No, this is actually Sebatello. That almost looks like Poncho art. That looks so fantastic. Some of the token art in MetaZoo is just so good. So colorful. They're pretty much like art cards, like just straight up artist cards. So if you ever meet the artists, definitely have them sign some of your token cards. This guy's on the pack art. Lufferlang. For a horse, its bite is worse than its kick. Oh, love the colors on Imprisonment. Boogeyman. This has a full holo version actually in the Caster's Cups pack, so I was kind of hoping to get one of those from the 1 pack that I opened. Fortunately, I was not that lucky. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what, for those of you that are just getting into MetaZoo, have you opened any Nightfall yet? What have you opened? Let me know. Let's get a little discussion going. What have you been enjoying about MetaZoo and the pack openings, and what sets do you like? And I highly recommend Nightfall and UFO. I found those sets to be... Oh man, that's awesome. Nightmare. I found the sets to be really fun to open when I was first getting into this. Don't get me wrong, they're all fun to open, but I've definitely got my bias towards those two. Nightfall just because there's just so many solid, awesome looking cards. And UFO because it was my first set. A little off topic. As of filming this video, I'm not sure when this is going to get released, but in about a week, Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm Final Bar line will be releasing. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Obviously, I open the trading card games on this channel once in a while. But there's a new... Ooh, Born from the Earth. That's a pretty good one to get. I think that is one of the obnoxious 9. Or whatever they call it in the Nightfall set. But yeah, if you're a big Final Fantasy fan and you're not aware of it, on the 16th of February, they are coming out with a new Final Fantasy music rhythm game that has like almost 400 songs from the entire series. So just throwing that out there, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, definitely look into it. I played the demo and man, is it so good. Such amazing music, such a love letter to the fans. Great colors in this one. One day, maybe if enough MetaZoo music keeps getting made for each new set release, maybe we'll get a... Oh, that's full holo. It's a little hard to tell it's full holo. Full meteor. Twin meteor. Maybe we'll see our own music rhythm game from MetaZoo if it sticks around for enough years and really fun theme songs keep getting made for it. You never know. Not going to keep track of pack count here either. We're just going to keep digging down to this box. We're in no rush. This one is always one of the... Every time I see this, I just think it's like someone's bra or pair of underwear just like floating in the wind. I can't be the only one, right? Ooh, Pyre. Nightfall definitely got some, you know, pretty dark cards. As does Seance. That one is awesome. Holy Eyes. Oh, we got a full holo Wendigo. Very nice. Not the Mothman. I do have a full holo Wendigo already, but I will take a second one. The one thing about Wendigo in this Nightfall set is he is a little hard to tell that he's foil. It's very dark. This is something that was definitely fixed in later MetaZoo sets. But we will never argue with a full holo Wendigo. These are the kind of cards that are going to get crazy. You can actually see the starlight in the background there. In price as MetaZoo ages and people need to go into the back catalogs of opening Nightfall. Because here's the thing to remember. Yeah, Wendigo full holo might be like a $20 to $30 card now, but just think of it this way. In 2 or 3 years from now, when the IP is really taken off, and they have said that they don't plan on doing second prints on any of these earlier sets, so Nightfall, this will be the only printing. So when all these new people start getting into the TCG, the market, the secondary market for all of this stock of Nightfall and such will start rising. And card prices on cards like Wendigo and Mothman from here are going to start going up. Because this stuff is, it's not unlimited. Nightfall, I think, had, what, 50,000 print run? Which is half of the first set. Seance, for example, had a 50,000 print run. Same as Nightfall. And when Nightfall first came out, the booster boxes were like $300 to $400 or something crazy like that at first. They have come down substantially as of making this video. They're about 120 on average. But they will not be those prices forever. So now is a really good time to be ripping these cards, putting them in sleeves, holding them for the future, for collectability. Heck, even playing, because if you need to get a hold of some of these cards to just play the game, they're going to be a lot pricier in a couple years. So getting like a full play set now, pretty good idea. Well, we got the Coal Miner, we got the Wendigo. It's a pretty good start so far. We're just hoping for that Mothman. And the Mothman from Nightfall, boy. Some awesome art on that card. Got my holo of this. Love that little crustacean. Full holo Old Books Crying Eye. Crying Blood. This guy's happy. That guy's a little mean looking. What's the flavor text? Having lived for centuries and having been undead for even longer, the crying tree has seen things we can't imagine. Poor guy. Righteous Reckoning would be really nice foil. I almost like that card art more than the actual Wendigo card. Love this playmat, by the way. I'm so glad that I finally get to open Nightfall with this Nightfall playmat. Gonna take a quick water break sip after this pack as well. Spooky Kite. Some may say this is the kite that was hit by lightning. Wood Devil of Coos Country. This guy had a revived skateboard, actually. For the little subset of skateboard cards that would come with a redemption where you can get an actual skateboard. MetaZoo's pretty crazy like that. They do some really cool collabs. The skateboards aren't really for me, but some people are really into them, for people that have the room and also the money to keep up with them. Full holo Boil Over. Full holo rate so far seems pretty good, Not too bad. This seems like a very full holo heavy box. I also been watching The Last of Us show lately, and wow, that show is just, some of the episodes just follow the game so closely with making fun little twists and turns. It's just so great. The atmosphere in Last of Us is just amazing for a video game adaptation show. Divine Covenant. Wow, that looks fantastic in foil. Look at that. And that is a rare. Very pretty. I've never seen that card before. We got a non-holo Wendigo. Put you separate from the others. It's been so long since I played The Last of Us. I actually beat the first game when it came out. Enjoyed it. Didn't love it, but I enjoyed it. I never played the second one. I hear it's very conflicting. I still don't know exactly why, but I have a good idea of maybe why. And if I continue to watch the show, obviously I'm going to have to play the game, because I'd rather play the game and find out what the story is before it's spoiled in the show. Oh, that's cute. Never saw that one. Unlucky potion. Heads or tails, doesn't matter, whatever you don't want. Ooh, that's a lot of foil right there. Alaskan Vortex. We got the GG bird in there. We got the red ink owl. I don't actually know what you call them. It's a lot of foliage on that. There was no box topper in Nightfall, in case you're wondering. Which would have been cool if there was. I'm a big fan of box toppers. Gives you a nice little extra incentive to pick up booster boxes. We're pretty much just hunting for god packs and old scratch is what we're hunting here. I don't know what the odds are of getting a god pack. I'd imagine it's probably like 1 in 100 booster boxes, though. It cannot be very common, if not even more rare than that. I'd say we're about halfway through. You know what I've also been doing recently on my Twitch streams, which, by the way, if you only watch my TCG videos, never been on my Twitch, I just do play random stuff. A lot of weird, janky, terrible, sometimes good, sometimes retro, sometimes modern. Just a variety of everything. I've been playing the modded version of Final Fantasy VII recently with full voice acting. Ooh, man, that's pretty. Permafrost. Amazing colors on that. Poncho, killing it. And yeah, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII since my childhood, so playing that game, now it is amateur voice actors, so it's like a fan project, but playing that game with voice acting is just so entertaining. Some of the voice acting is actually very impressive. It's going to be jarring the first time you do it. It's actually from, it's called the Echo S mod. And it's a project that took many years, community fan project, where every dialogue in the game is voice acted, including NPCs. Actually kind of crazy how much work went into it. And I did a couple of mods to improve the visuals a little for like a stream setting, widescreen, 60 frames a second. Our second red ghost. Abduction. Giving us a preview into the UFO set. So yeah, if you're a Final Fantasy VII fan, definitely Google like 7th Heaven Echo S Final Fantasy VII mod and check it out. It's been really entertaining. It's a nice fun way to play Final Fantasy VII again for the first time in a long time. Speaking of which, I gotta open some Final Fantasy trading card games on this channel. Like Beyond, I've been doing a lot of Opus 1 packs. Oh my god, no way! A second foil Wendigo. Okay, I'll take those odds. Good old MetaZoo and your true random. If you're gonna clump a holo, that is a holo to clump. Thank you very much. Man. Alright, this box is way... Oh man, that is so cool looking. I haven't seen that one yet. If you're gonna clump, that's a good one to get. My first box that I opened in Nightfall didn't even have any Wendigos or Mothmen or even Headless Horsemen or Coal Miner. I mean, it was kind of a dud box, I'm going to be honest, but I was still so excited to open Nightfall for the first time. This box is just night and day, no pun intended, compared to the first box. Yeah, I would like to open a booster. It's been a long time since I've opened a booster box for Final Fantasy trading card game. I'd like to do that on the channel at some point. Right now I've just been opening Opus 1 booster packs, which is the first set, and those are pretty rare packs to get a hold of these days, so it makes for some decent content. Of course, if you're not a Final Fantasy fan, you're probably not super interested in those videos, but maybe check it out. Even if you're just a casual Final Fantasy fan, I think those packs and cards are really fun to look at. Bell Witch, wow. Okay, this is one that I've never really paid attention to before. Don't think I've ever really seen this one much pull in like poll videos. It's a lot of flavor. Let's see here. The Bell Witch's bell cracked at the first time it was rung, adding to the shrill pitch of each ring. There's like an alternate version of this in the Wilderness set with like a werewolf. I'd love to get that in the foil for the eBay set. Speaking of eBay set, some of you may actually remember. Sometimes Mike will hold Q&A's MetaZoo Hour in the Discord, and I actually asked, are MetaZoo action figures coming? And he said yes in the next eBay set, and he actually just revealed that a day or two ago, like officially. Well, I guess maybe he forgot he revealed that to me in the MetaZoo Hour, or, you know, rather to the public in the MetaZoo Hour. I asked it though, but he made it official, and we saw sort of like a little mock-up image, lightning split, that was posted. They're a little smaller than I would hope. I was hoping for like big action figures that were posable. Just imagine a Mothman where you can like articulate the wings and stuff. That would be so cool. Maybe in the future. Sure, it'll be coming. Absolutely positive it'll be coming at some point. Yeah, the next eBay set will be native. It looks like you're going to get a blister pack with one pack of cards and a little figure, which is cool. It's a good start. Not exactly what I was hoping for from action figures, but gotta start somewhere, right? Oops. Headless Nun. Possibly a martyr in a past life. She still tells her sermons to anyone who will listen. Prism Beam and Full Holo would be a really pretty card, I'm sure. Also, once again, if you've made it this far into the video, if it's your first time here, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I am a MetaZoo-focused trading card game channel, but I do branch off into other trading card games. A little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of dead TCGs, like did you know there's a Lord of the Rings trading card game? I've been opening a lot of that lately. I've done some other sets that I won't mention in case I release this video before those and don't want to ruin the surprise. But yeah, if you're in the dead TCGs, indie TCGs, there's our first Mothman of the box, non-holo of course, but now you get to see the art. Look how awesome that is with the red eye lasers. If seen flying around an area, stay away. If it's seen following you, I'm sorry. Perhaps a good omen for things to come. But yeah, check out the rest of the channel. Maybe give it a sub. I've been having a ton of fun growing the channel organically. I do have a bigger gaming channel and like other avenues where I can be blasting out my videos like on Twitter and stuff, but I don't do it because I'm enjoying watching the channel grow, being discovered by people that are just into trading cards and sharing the passion. I'd much rather have a small group of people that really sub because they want to sub and enjoy the content rather than like forcing my subscribers from my gaming channel to like come check it out and maybe they're, you know, not too into it. Full Holo Dark Watchers. Awesome looking holo. I love the green in the background there. So yeah, to those of you that have been... Well, that's a cute card. I don't think I've seen that one before either. Little Bigfoot. I think this is the only appearance of Bigfoot in the Nightfall set with a little baby chibi Bigfoot. That's so cute. I hope one day they release like more of these aura cards and stuff with Full Holo as like promos or something. Man, I would love to collect these in Full Holo. We are starting to get a little close to the bottom of the box, it seems. We're hoping for that Full Holo Mothman, which I still have yet to pull one of. Potion Seller. Had a Hero Quest card, actually. And another Potion Seller non-holo. Looks like we've got some, I don't know, 6 packs maybe? Something like that. We'll see. The trading card game community here on YouTube has just been so awesome. It just reminds me of the old school days of making YouTube videos back in like 2008 to 2012, when there was really a sense of community back then, and all the fun little interactions and people getting to know one another through subscribing to each other, commenting, watching everybody's videos. Really reminds me of the old school days. If you weren't around back then, YouTube used to be very community focused. People would be shouting each other out left and right, linking to one another's channels. I mean, it was, everybody knew everybody back in the old days of making like at least video game content here on YouTube, and I feel like a lot of that has been lost as YouTube has evolved into what it is now. And the trading card game community, especially with MetaZoo, has been, it's really given me a similar feeling to what it used to feel like when I made my videos way back in the day on YouTube. If you're interested in my main channel, I do have a link to it in the description. I haven't made a video for it in quite a bit, but it's there if you want to check it out. Cover a lot of retro games and stuff. Alright. Looks like, yeah, it's like 5 more packs or so. I feel good about it. I feel like the Mothman is coming. He's coming. I can feel it. This box has been too good to not give him to us. Come on. Ooh, haven't seen this one yet. Bloody Bones. Hey, stop reading this flavor text in the middle of a game. We've got beasties to fear. I haven't read all the flavor text on all the cards yet, but once in a while it's just fun to kind of like just pick one to read. That's a fun one. Trying a different angle again, if you can't tell. I switch back and forth with what kind of angles I want for my trading card game openings, and I'm back to the overhead camera angle. I was doing more of like a down skewed one where it was like more level with the table, but it's a little awkward for me to open the cards, whereas this way it's a lot more comfortable for me to open them. The only thing I got to worry about, another scene, Born from the Earth. That's a good one to get though. But the only thing I got to worry about is if I hit my table, it wobbles. Sometimes I could hit the arm that's holding my iPad, because I do film with an iPad, and it's pretty big, it's pretty heavy, so every little movement can shake it. Maybe in the future we'll change our setup, but for now this is working pretty fine for me. I'm fairly happy with the video quality for the webcam, you know, the camera filming the cards at least. My webcam leaves a little bit to be desired, which is usually why I leave it out. I gotta get a new one at some point. It used to be like top of the line Logitech one, but lately I haven't been happy with the quality. Another Dark Watcher. Come on, give us a Mothman or a third Wendigo. Would be nice. This goes to show you though, like you can get any kind of assortment of full holos. You're getting doubles of full holos in here, which not a lot of card games do. A lot of them it's like, alright, you got this full holo, you're definitely not getting a second one. Pokemon doesn't really do that to my knowledge for like the hit cards. MetaZoo though, you never know. Kickstarter was wild. The Kickstarter boxes, packs in there, boy, you can open up a box and get like 3 or 4 Mothman. Wow, that's a cool card. Torrential River. Not sure if you can get that in the holo. Ooh, Abduction in a full holo. That's a cool one. Oh man, I forgot. Man, I forgot how good Nightfall is. I forgot that you can get full holo Grim Reaper. I forgot he was even in the sets. The first one we opened up in this box. Oh, the Nightfall is just such a good set. It's going to be worth so much money in the years to come as people discover MetaZoo and have to go to the back catalog. Like Grim Reaper, Wendigo, Mothman, Coal Miner, Headless Horseman, all these other amazing looking cards. Like, man, Nightfall, just so good. To a lot of people, it's still like the standard to meet for MetaZoo sets. To meet and surpass. This is the second to last pack, by the way. Oh, we got the Prism Beam. I asked for it earlier. Beautiful colors in that. Awesome. Such a good box so far. Final pack. It's a Wendigo pack. We're going to slow roll this last holo opening. Let's see what we can get. I don't actually remember what card it will be. Sinister Shadow. Witch's Lightning, it's probably this one. Divine Covenant full holo. Man, so many full holos. awesome pulls in the set. And there's the Headless Horseman, just to show you guys what he looks like. So we got a spread of all the cards that you want to get from this, just not all of them in holo. But wow, what a great opening. We got 2 full holo Wendigos. We got a bunch of the Obnoxious 9 in there. Or, forgive me, I forget what they might call it. I can't remember all the name conventions for those. But so many full holos. Let's see here. I don't want to count them because they're not sleeved, and we got some pretty good hits in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the reverses. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24 full holos out of 36 packs. That is a great Nightfall box. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed looking through those as much as me. There'll, of course, be more MetaZoo and more Nightfall coming in the future. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.